Julian.
Hi, g'day, Ellen. How's it going?
I'm good. Where are you zooming us? Where are you right now?
Good question. I'm in the middle of nowhere, essentially, in northeast Namibia. I've just driven 6 hours through really tough terrain to come and join you on the show.
Oh my God, that's how far you had to drive 6 hours to get Wi-Fi?
Just down the road, really, yeah.
Yeah, I see. Wow. Do you live in Namibia?
Yes, live in Namibia with my wife, Steph, who's also the co-director, and my two kids, Luca and Molly. So they go to school here in Namibia, and yeah, it's an amazing part of the world.
Wow, I'm jealous that they get to grow up that way. That is incredible. First of all, I love giraffes. Portia and I went to Kenya. We went to the Giraffe Manor, you know that place, and we hung out with giraffes. There is something magical. It's Portia's favorite animal. I mean, the fact that she actually got to, she's like, there's a picture of her hugging a giraffe that is like the most, they're so beautiful, and look at that. I mean, it was, and so you're the co-founder of the Giraffe Conservation Foundation. Have you always been passionate about specifically giraffes?
Sadly, obviously, Portia probably started with a bigger passion than I did for giraffe. I actually wanted to play Aussie rules football. I'm a Melbourne boy from Australia originally, but spent over half my life now in Africa. And, you know, as I grew up, I then wanted to be a stockbroker, because who didn't want to make loads of money and live a happy life ever after? But as a 16-year-old kid, I traveled to South Africa as an exchange student. Unfortunately, my dad died that year, and sort of the whole world got turned upside down, and I realized, actually, I want to do something a bit different. I want to make a difference in my life.
Wow, that's incredible. And you know, Portia's from Melbourne also. That's where she's from. So good people come from Melbourne. So how did you start? So you obviously wanted to do something with nature and giraffes. Did you start with giraffes? You started with elephants, didn't you?
So, yeah, so when I went back to, after doing a little bit of a degree and things like that, I went to Namibia as a 23-year-old kid, so it just feels like just the other day. And I was lucky to work on a couple of projects, but one of them was looking at a catchment, a water basement study, looking at the interaction of wildlife, people and water. And I started looking at elephant and the interaction with giraffe, but realised that there was so much information done on elephant, but so little on giraffe. And since I'm probably not the best scientist in the world, I'm a pretty clever business person, and giraffe it was, and there was so much to learn about them.
They are magnificent, and you know, I've been on safari many times, and seeing giraffe in the wild. What is a group of giraffe called, by the way? Giraffes?
Giraffes, or giraffe, singular. We use it without S, just because it's easy. There's a herd of giraffe, is a scientific term. A group, if they're standing still, it's a tower, and if they're moving, it's a journey.
All right. Well, the journey is really beautiful to watch. I mean, some people only see giraffes in a zoo or some nature, but to see a group of giraffes run is the most magical thing. Don't you agree?
Oh, there's no doubt. You know, I mean, it's one of the world's, if not, you know, most iconic animal in the world. I mean, who wouldn't want to love seeing giraffe out there in the wild? Truly fabulous.
And on top of being important to the ecosystem, NASA scientists are now developing something really cool from studying giraffes.
Basically, they've got the biggest heart, and pumps blood down, and it doesn't pool in their extremities because they've got a little valve system. So the NASA spacesuits are based on this, and they squeeze at the bottom of their legs and their arms so that the blood doesn't pool.
So Endangered focuses on the red list, and for those of you, people watching might not know, explain what the red list is and explain why giraffes are on that list.
So the red list from IUCN is the barometer of life. Essentially, what we need to know about, are they threatened, in what status? Are they, you know, happily going along? Is there lots of them? Or are they really critically endangered? For giraffe itself, they're listed as vulnerable, and that's pretty up there with being highly threatened.
And so you're saying in your lifetime, how many have disappeared? How many are there now versus years ago?
Yeah, so, you know, maybe when I was a little one, there was definitely almost as half, or, you know, double the amount, should I say, giraffe than there is today. So current estimates, which is just hot off the table, is about 117,000 giraffe in Africa. So for every 4 elephants, there's 1 giraffe in Africa.
That's heartbreaking. We can't lose these beautiful animals. I thank you for what you do and for what all the scientists are doing to try to make us aware of what we can do to help save these animals. We're going to talk more with Julian Fennessy after this. So what can, if people are watching and we're like, what can we do to help save giraffes from extinction? What is there that we can do?
So there's lots that people can do. You know, one of the most important things is learn more. Family, friends, go online. There's lots of websites, social media. Giraffe Conservation Foundation has a fantastic an array of, publications as well as things to look at. So learn more. That's important. And, we always say that giraffe can only be saved by Africans in Africa. So what we'd love to do is people to come together on something like World Giraffe Day, which is the 21st of June. It's the longest day for the tallest animal. So stand tall for giraffe, organise a fundraiser, go online to donate to giraffe. And if you want to follow giraffe long term, the cool thing is you can adopt a giraffe on our website. So you can see where one of your favourite animals is moving, what it's doing every month. Lots of things that can be done from wherever you are in the world, especially there in the States.
That's fantastic that you can adopt a giraffe. That is incredible. And I know there's something that's giving you hope. Tell everybody what that is.
We would only be doing this if we are hopeful that giraffe are purely, being saved. But, it's a silent extinction that's happened before our eyes. And in the last couple of years, we've actually realised that giraffe numbers are slowly increasing. And we really feel that's a result of us working together with local partners, whether it's governments, NGOs on the ground, and we're seeing giraffe numbers bounce. And, this is all about trying to save one of the most amazing animals. But on behalf of all wildlife out there, we truly believe that saving giraffe, we're going to save big habitat and we're going to save lots of animals.
Well, again, thank you so much for what you're doing, and thanks for driving 6 hours and staying up late. But it's worth it if we can reach even a few people to get involved and help save these giraffes. Go to our website to learn more about the Giraffe Conservation Foundation. Endangered starts streaming today on Discovery Plus.